It's Marc with the Fantasy Knockout Fantasy Football Show. Today is Friday, June 2nd. You can follow the show on social media at Fantasy Knockout. Make sure to subscribe whatever platform you're watching or listening on. And let's get that goal for this year of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm excited for today's show. We're going to go over news and views for the last 2 weeks. But real quick, things going on right now. Sign up to become a Knockout member. You'll get access to overall and flex rankings, draft cheat sheets, a trade chart, and priority questions and answers. Are you also interested in joining the Knockout Listener League? Sign up on the website or down below. There's a link for you. Let's catch up on the latest NFL news.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the news.
News with views. All right, so wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins out of Arizona. He has been released. They couldn't trade him. Nobody wanted to pay up for what the Cardinals were asking for, so they just cut him. They're just going to eat his salary this year, and then he is free to sign anywhere he wants. The top two teams are the Chiefs and the Bills that would like his services. I don't know if they can afford him. I'm sure they'll work something out. So we'll kind of have a wait and see approach to see where Hopkins will land. I'm sure he'll go somewhere and be relevant there. Quarterback Brock Purdy from San Francisco. His head coach Kyle Shanahan said that Purdy, with his elbow, will be allowed to start throwing sometime next week. This would put him on track to returning to training camp and possibly starting week 1. So he avoided Tommy John's surgery in favor of this internal brace that he had the surgery on. So Purdy will probably, looks like he's going to get the most of the starting reps as the San Francisco's quarterback. So I'll adjust that when it comes time to talk about my projections. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers from the New York Jets. Reports say Rodgers suffered a strained calf in OTAs. Not worried about this. They'll monitor it. He'll be fine. He'll be good to go come week 1. Running back Austin Eckler from the Chargers. Good for him. He will play for the Chargers in 2023 after the team added a $1.75 million in incentives to his contract. So he still gets to be a free agent next year, but at least the team gave him a little bit more money, which rightfully so. He deserved it. He's been a beast for the last couple of years. Running back Samaje Perine out of Denver. Reports say Samaje will have a, quote, significant role in the Broncos offense. So Javonte Williams is still recovering from a major knee surgery he suffered last fall, and I'd expect Javonte to miss some time this year, somewhat like J.K. Dobbins did last year. So yes, Samaje will have an opportunity to be the main guy and probably start the season. So sneaky drafts, pick him up, add him to your rosters down at the end of your drafts, and you got a solid starter to start the year. Quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo from the Raiders from Vegas. He could be released without penalty. So basically, what's going on here is Jimmy's 3-year deal with the Raiders contains a clause that would allow Vegas to release him without penalty if he's unable to pass a physical due to his surgical repaired foot. So they signed him to a deal. He failed the first initial physical with the Raiders, and they're just saying that they can get out of him. He had surgery on his foot. He'll be fine. He'll be back. He'll be good to go. He'll be the quarterback for the Raiders. And then last is wide receiver Elijah Moore from Cleveland. He's been the favorite target in OTAs. Moore was targeted more often by quarterback Deshaun Watson during Wednesday's session of organized team activities. So my interest in Moore is slightly growing more and more. No pun intended there. And then quarterback Tom Brady, he is a free agent or / owner of the Raiders. Tom said, quote, "I am certain I'm not playing again." So this was when questioned about the possibility of a return. There was some speculation that he might sign with like a team in Miami. And then there was these Jimmy Garoppolo news and more speculation of him being an owner / player. He put both that to rest. Tom is done. He will be broadcasting and an owner of an NFL team. And then Commissioner Roger Goodell of the NFL. The NFL owners approved a change in the league's fair catch rule that would give a team the ball on the 25-yard line following a fair catch on a kickoff. So this means basically if the ball goes past that 25-yard line, the offensive player fair catches it, they'll get the ball at the 25. Doesn't matter where they caught it. Kind of like what it used to be when they would fair catch in the end zone. They move it up to the 20 back in the day. So same concept, anything beyond that 25-yard line, inside that 25-yard line, they fair catch it, they get it at the 25. I'm not a big fan. I think this takes away a little bit of the competition come special teams, but whatever. It's the NFL trying to be safe. Kudos to them for that. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up. The next show is going to be news and views one more time, and then we're going to get going into draft strategies and then the breakdowns of the divisional breakdown. So season's coming up pretty soon. I want to say thank you for listening to the show. Make sure to subscribe, whatever platform you're on. Please leave that rating and review. It really helps me out. All right. Until next time. See ya.